What is up, everybody? It's Joe from JLW Games coming at you with another cool video slash stream. And today we're back in Planet Coaster once again, of course, like my favorite game at the moment of all time. At least I think it is. Well, I don't know, it's a hard matchup between some of the older ones, but for this generation, it's definitely my favorite. So, in this one, I thought I'd do something a little challenging and go straight into challenge mode. And not just challenge mode, but like harder difficulty, because they added that through an update not too long ago, like a while back. And I think we're supposed to be getting a Christmas update here in the next couple days, which is actually going to be really awesome as well. At least that's the hopes. So let's do tropical. I haven't been in there a long time. What should we call the park name? Let's call it should we just call it Challenge Hills? That's a great name for a park. It actually doesn't sound half bad, I don't think. So we're gonna do. I did choose harder difficulty, didn't I? I hope I did. Did I? I literally am going to look at the stream right now just to see if I had done harder. Yes, I did. Okay. I did have it on. I didn't even pay attention for half a second, and that costed me. So, anyways, here we are, tropical, in the tropical sandbox, or technically challenge mode here. Achieve a monthly profit from rides of $500. So here in harder difficulty, you only get 2,000. I believe you still get loan, don't you? I'm either gonna mess this up completely, or I don't know. But the best way to get started in challenge mode, and if you have a low amount of cash, is definitely to take out some loans here. We'll start with the $10,000 one. And we'll just pay back as the least amount as possible. So that gives us $12,000 to start off with, and to try and make some money here. So right off the bat, I want to make a nice little entrance for my park, because I want to make this as nice as possible. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna edit this building. So we're going to edit the building, and I'm going to shops and facilities, park entrances. I guess I take custom first. And we're going to add a couple more entrances here, just 2. I don't want to pay too much. I'll keep going with the, keep it going with this, let's see, railing on ground path. We don't want that. Alright, width, down. Alright, that's... We're going to have to delete that. And I am actually going to select the grid off of this, just to do that. And then we can deselect that grid. And we can, let's lower this down a little bit. We're going to, I want to go right in the middle. It's not going to let me go in the middle, of course, because reasons. Alright, we're gonna delete you as far back as we can. We're gonna take the width down. There we go. If we take the width down, that will work. And then we can create like this. Little circles around here. That's gonna be hard to get perfect. Let's choose a spot where it kind of snaps. Now we'll leave it like that for right now. We'll worry about that later. So let's go back to, we're gonna go back to paths and select the grid here for this, just to get those situated. Make the path a little bit wider here. I'm gonna build a pathway around right here. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go straight off to rides. I want to actually be able to fit the carousel. I want to fit the carousel in there. So it might be a better idea to place the carousel first. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna place the carousel in the middle here. Because it'll be a nice little centerpiece right at the entrance of the... Right at the entrance of the park. And we're going to build an entrance and exit. So we're going to do our thing in here first, and then we'll build it around. Take it around town. Alright, I'm going to have the square queue line here. Just like that. Alright, and now we're going to go back to regular paths, select grid, select this grid. And we're going to take it around here. Just like that. We got to be very cost efficient as well, so we got to be careful when placing all this stuff. Alright, we're going to make sure we get this connected. Whoops. Didn't want to do it. I want to put it right there. There we go. Alright, that's pretty good. Now I'm not going to decorate anything yet until we get to that point, because I want to make sure we have shops and facilities and some other rides available to us as well, because, you know, we can't just make money just off of the carousel. Yeah, that's not going to be enough money to make enough money. So we're going to do shops and facilities, of course. Let's do food shops. We're going to place a chief beef. I'm actually going to go... No. We'll just... Never mind. We will just do this. We're going to put a chief beef there. And also a cosmic cow over here. On the same grid. That way we have some shops and facilities going on here. And now we need a major ride, which I'm going to branch off to the side here. So we're going to put a ride. We're going to put Wild Blue. That's right. You also get like less options or less rides to actually build, because you're going to have to start researching right away. So you want to make sure you do it right. Alright, so we'll put the entrance there and the exit right here. And we'll do kind of like the same thing. We're going to select the grid. And we're going to create a bit of a queue line here. This one's going to be a lot longer than the carousel. Alright, we're going to go to regular pathways. We're going to make the path width just a little bit higher here, just to connect with that. So it kind of branches off to the side, which looks good. And then the queue line will start right there for that ride. Alright, we're going to start testing that. Again, I'm going to save decorating until later, which, as long as we have enough cash or funds. So, as for rides, that's all we can build at the moment is a carousel and the Wild Blue. Now, I want to add scenery a lot around these rides, because you can actually charge more if you have a lot of scenery around your queue lines. So that is one thing to note as well. We don't have a gift shop or information booth. We're going to have to research all that stuff. So, we're going to really do a lot of beautiful bushes, I think, around the carousel. This will actually be the best thing for the carousel by putting a lot of... make it look the best. Because we want to raise the scenery and the queue line. So I'm going to add a lot of trees as well. You got to really think through this, because we are on the harder difficulty and challenge mode. It's going to be very challenging. Because it's very easy to get yourself in a hole. Now the good thing is... the really good thing is... if you have some issues right off the bat, you do have the option to take out another loan. It's not as big, But you have that option. I usually save that just in case I need to use it. And we don't want to use that right off the bat. See, I like to use, I'm going to use a lot of foliage and stuff around the carousel. Make it look nice. Nice and pretty. This is my first time actually trying the harder difficulty challenge mode. I've never done it yet before. This is the only one we have right now. Like, you get very minimal stuff that you can use right at the very beginning. You're gonna have to like research stuff. Alright. Do I have a sign that I can put at the entrance? Because that might help as well. I want to make sure it's there before I play. Yes, it's there. Okay, so we're gonna build. Can I build off of this? No. Not like you used to. Alright, I don't want you doing that. So we're just gonna place you right there. And I'm going to get a sign going here. So we're gonna get to the wooden, right, like a wooden back here. Let's get this. Let's get a smaller one. And then I'll get a no. I want to place you a little bit higher. Grid height, you need to go down. About right there will work. Now I'll add more supports to that. Like so. We'll get to the name of the ride, which is this carousel. Brilliant. And if I go to here, they don't even have those lights available to us, which is interesting. But that's okay. We got these. Which side is the light on? I always felt like this was upside down when I went to place it. Alright, so we'll just place these here. Looking good. Alright, I forgot to enable the live chat. Now you guys can talk. That's why no one was talking in the last one. Oh my. Alright, chat is enabled. I guess I did disable that towards the end of my last stream. Or one of my last streams. Somewhat. My bad. You guys are probably just were like, why can't I talk to you? I give you permission to talk now. It's okay. Kinda wanna put this somewhere here. Alright, let's get the advanced move tool here. Yeah, that looks... Alright, it's not centered. Don't want to kill people. Gotta have that centered. Alright, so let's take a look at it. We're up to 51%, which isn't a bad start. We'll start that there because I want to do it over here at Wild Blue. Or get it going here at Wild Blue as well. Alright, we'll do a similar thing over here at Wild Blue. You know, it'd be nice to get it at least in the green for the scenery rating. For the queue line. So there's the queue line scenery rating. Alright, so we'll just keep on placing. We're gonna do something. It's gonna be very similar over here. And we're gonna add some trees. This is a very nice decorative tree to add in your parks because they. Yeah, they're pretty. Alright, now we're gonna add some lamps as well to add some light to the park. And again, I haven't opened the park yet. I want to make sure it's ready. And I want to make sure I have plenty of cash right off the bat too. Like, I'm going to want to be able to research some stuff. That way we can get some new attractions in the park as soon as possible. And Now we're gonna want to add a little bit more bushes here. Bushes like this. Probably add some rocks as well. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Let's add a big bush here. Add some bigger bushes. Alright, we need to add, we're also going to add some path elements. Make sure we have our trash cans and litter bins, or trash bins as some people want to call them. Because I do want to decorate the shops too. I was just waiting to see if I would have enough cash and funds after I was done with everything else. Alright, so we're just gonna throw a lot of this in here. A lot of bushes around here just to get it the feel. Maybe a couple of small trees. It might be close enough to the queue line that it's going to boost that as well. How are we doing on cash? We still have over $7,000, so we're doing good on funding here and still making this park look great. So we're going to place a lot of these around. Make it look very good. Yeah. Alright. Let's see where it's at now. 100%. Perfect. Now I can charge more money for that ride. Alright, where are we at on Wild Blue? Not as much, I know. 62, which is still pretty good. Again, you want these as queue lines. That way you can charge more money for the rides. Because, yes, we'll pay more money if there's better scenery around the ride. I didn't even use one prop either. That's awesome. See, it was at 62. After adding those bushes, it's instantly to 82. Like, it jumped 20% by adding those bushes, which is awesome. All right, now I'm going to see if I can add the same thing, wall signs for this one. I don't think it has its own little thing, does it? I don't believe so. Radius. I don't think it has a. They don't have a wild. Yes, they do. No, that's Sky Ace. I can use this one too because it's a similar, logo. So, which I might actually use here. All right, so we're gonna place you right here. It's gonna be kind of like the same kind of sign here. Alright, so I will use, let's just use should we just use a full piece? Is that the same equivalent? No, I don't think it is. I was gonna say, is it the same as just doing this? It might be. If it is, oh well. Yeah, it looks like it is. I don't need that much, actually. I just needed the smaller one, just like I did on the last building. Okay, so wall signs. What we're gonna do is find, because you have to make your own custom text for this one. We'll place a sign here. We're gonna make the colors blue because it is wild blue, and we're gonna call it wild blue. Perfect, and we're gonna make the outline black so it's nice and bold. Sweet. Alright, now let's go to ride signs. We're going to use the Sky Ace, even though, just because it is pretty much the same. Alright, if I put you here. Alright, I like that there. That'll look good. It looks quite nice. Actually, I need to add some lighting around it a little bit, though. So we'll do the same thing here as we did on the last one. Add some lighting around. I can't really do it here without putting it on the logo. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. I'll give enough light just for one. Just one will do it. Alright, where are you at? 85%, so I added a little bit more to it. I want to get it to 100. So are there any props that I can use? No, not at all. Like literally not at all. Okay. What if I add, I'm just gonna add some like lights surrounding the I don't know if these lights do much, but they might. Alright, what else do we have? We can get like park posters here. Or park signs. Yeah, I like the park signs. Like, oh my gosh, he's having too much fun. Alright, let's see where we're at now. 93%. Let's just add a couple more bushes, I guess. That'll do it. We'll add some of these around here too, because they're pretty. And people are like, oh, that queue line's so pretty, I'm gonna pay more for that ride. That's how it works. Oh, we haven't added the red, beautiful one anywhere yet. Like, there's just so many bushes piled up here, but it looks pretty. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, look, that's so pretty. I'm gonna ride that. That's how it works. Alright, so 100%. Excellent. We still have $7,500 left. I feel I could spend a little bit more. Let's decorate these buildings. They're gonna be very simple. But they are gonna be fairly simple buildings here, so we'll just get into it. So what we're gonna do, you hear me, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna use, let's use the wooden, no, let's use these. I like the painted wooden planks. So these are gonna go back like this, and we'll have them do that. And I'll add a little bit of a building here to make it go, oh, that goes like that. And then for this one, we're gonna do the same thing, except we're gonna make it blue, like the Cosmic Cow. For Cosmic Cow here. And it's gonna get its own bit of building here. So you can see how it kind of goes. Cosmic Cow is gonna be a little smaller, but that's okay. Alright, so we want to make these on the other side. So what? Actually, we're gonna do this. That way I can make that inside like that. There we go. Perfect. Now we're gonna use the flat roofs. That's a wooden. Let's go. Where's the concrete? We want to use the. Let's use the rough concrete. So we'll put the rough concrete all over here. Alright, and then we're going to use some roofing here. We're going to use just the normal roof for these guys. And then it'll be a good idea to use the corners for like this. As you can see where I'm going with this here. And then those stalls just pop out. Like so. Yeah, nice little. And now we're going to go back to walls here and find the piece to put that in there. If I can find these walls. Here we go. The Cosmic Cow gets that one. And then we'll click this one again. And we're just going to click reset. Reset should get it back. No, I guess not. color was it? That's different. It has to be the same color. That's close. It'll be alright. It might bother some people because they know now, but that's okay. Or shop signs. Oh, that's Hot Dog Squad. We want chief beef. Put it right above here.
Tasty.
Same with Cosmic Cow. We'll just put you right here. I love the sounds. They're so funny. Alright, and then I'll put these on that top of there just for decorations. Whoops. I think these look quite nice in this spot right here. Good. Alright, let's add just a couple of windows. Give it a good look. Alright, we can use... Why don't we use... See, we're so limited to what we have right now. Use these windows. Oh, gosh. Not what I wanted, really. Cool. Alright, if I go back to wall signs, what options do we have here? Huh. I can put like a Cosmic Cow logo right here. I don't like how it's levitating. I always push it in. So that will be that. And as for Chief Beef, you can get a nice neon sign on the side here as well.
Tasty.
And there is our shops. Or facilities, or whatever you want to call them. They're pretty nice. Alright, good. Now we have 4 things that can make us money right now. We can also charge for entry fee. Just slightly. If we wanted to do so. Now I was going to make an entrance building as well, but I was going to save that for last. Just in case I didn't have enough cash for all the main stuff we wanted to add. Now as for... Alright, so I'm going to go pathways. I actually want to make these have railings on them. I'm going to have all the pathways have railings on them. Give it that realistic kind of feel. Most of our guests at the beginning is probably going to be like, there's not a lot to do here. Which is why we want to research right off the bat. Alright, so, let's decorate this. Maybe if our park gets a decent scenery rating right off the bat, it will attract more people too. I don't know how that works. So we're gonna get some flowers around here. We're gonna just get this all decorated up and looking pretty. Beautiful. Alright, we need to add some path lights as well. So we don't have many of those. Like, I still want this park to look good too. That's my goal. I want to make it realistic too. As realistic as possible. So I'm trying to add all this detail. I mean, we're doing pretty good for what we do. I mean, we still have $6,000. I only used half of the money that is available to us so far. So I think we're doing a pretty decent job at money here. So again, I want to try and do my best to keep try and keep a little extra cash when we start. So I don't really want to go much under 5,000 to get started. That way I have extra cash to research and stuff like that, and we can actually get all that stuff going. Because I don't really... Only other thing I could probably add right now that I don't have is a restroom, which I probably should add. That way the guests don't complain that they have to use the restroom. So we're gonna add a restroom. Alright, we're gonna edit this building. Very simple, it's gonna be very simple. But yet hopefully still look pretty darn good. Alright, let's use this. Let's use this. Alright, we're just gonna make it like a restroom block. Just fairly small restroom. This is our humble beginnings of our park. So we're not gonna have too many expensive things. But I still want it to look nice. There you have it. Alright, and then we'll go into wall signs, facility signs, and just put the restroom logo over the top. Like so, and we can put also some park signs right here just for fun. That's cool. Alright, I'm gonna actually save this. And we're gonna call it Challenge Hills. Even though there's no hills. Alright, let's go into nature and we're gonna decorate the edges of the park a little bit. Adding some plants and foliage. Like in all these spots over here. Then when we expand our park, we will have to demolish some stuff and make way. There we go, and we're just gonna do one thing at a time. I don't want to put too much because we're probably gonna have to make way for expansion in the future. So we do have roller coasters. What coaster do we have? We have the arrow looping. So we do have a roller coaster available to us, but I don't know if I could do much with $6,000. To be honest. I don't know. I mean, I'd love to have a roller coaster at the opening, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to, because that would just destroy my wallet in the game. Because that would take up a lot of cash. There we go. Kind of want to add just a little bit around Wild Blue as well. So we're just gonna add some of these deader kind of looking plants that don't get maintained as much, and some couple of flowers. Looking good. And some trees. Some larger trees. Some of these trees. Alright. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Oops. Nursery. We didn't want that. Alright, that's quite nice to begin, or good start to a park anyways. We're gonna go down here now and edit this building. And you better believe we have to have an entrance building to our park. Even if it is small. Alright, we'll use the concrete here. And then we will use just this. Along with a wall. Let's use brick. That'll look kind of cool. There's a very simple entrance building for a very simple entrance at the moment. Because it's all the park can afford. Alright, we'll just have it on the outside like that. Like it's literally just an inch. Okay, well now we're going to use misc signs. Alright, so I'm going to put the angle snap on. And I'm going to put put a sign here that will have the name of the park. We're gonna call it Challenge Hills. Not Hild, Hills. Alright, and around you we'll make you red. Kinda want to have a different color here. There we go. There we go, Challenge Hills Park. I think we're almost ready. We just gotta raise the prices a little bit on these rides. I'll start off at 1 point. And if guests still say that is cheap, we will raise it even more. So, I don't exactly know how high I can get them. Alright, is the park already open? Let's take a look here. It is open already, so we're going to press play and see what happens here. Now, I have no staff yet. And my strategy is usually not to add staff until you absolutely need them. So once a ride breaks down, I'll add a mechanic and etc. I think it's a good strategy to save money right at the beginning of your park. Alright, a couple more trees here. I'm not going to start researching until I start getting into the positive. I want to decorate this eventually, just not yet. See, these guys are ready. They're excited. Actually, wait. I need to charge the entrance fee for my park. At least a little bit, right? Is 50 cents going to be too much? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. It's a risk I'm willing to take right at the beginning. I mean, we got plenty of stuff to charge 50 cents, right? If they turn around, I'll know it's too much. Oh, okay. I don't understand. 50 cents should not be that much. Alright, we'll start it free, and I guess, and... Here, turn around. It's free now. They were so excited, and I let them down because they're like, I'm not charging 50 cents to go in this park. See, the guests take so long to get over here, I'm going to be losing money. Oh, I guess I need to test these. It'd be a good idea. Look at Wild Blue go. Alright, these are open. Restroom block's open, I think. Yeah. I need to charge 10 cents for the restroom, of course. Okay. Wild Blue, getting the carousel's going. Come on, guys, come on in. I'm about to open these rides. And you're not going to want to miss it. I think we had a good start here. It looks great. Hopefully we can make some profits from these, though. we'll open up Wild Blue. Challenge complete. What did I do? Oh. There's more challenges stuff on here. And that's $1,000 so it's a great. Build a coaster with an average speed of at least 30 miles an hour. Ooh, that's going to be challenging. $500 for monthly profits from rides. Maybe thought it was too much because I didn't have any rides open yet. Let you test just a little longer. Alright, you're open. Alright, so our rides are open. Everything's open in the park now. So everyone should be excited. The rides are in the back parts here. Kind of glitches out. I don't know why it does that. Yes, go ride Wild Blue. And if you think it's cheap, I will raise that price. No problem. I have no issues with doing that. Alright, we got some guests starting to come in a little bit. Oh, yeah, they're starting to come in a little bit. We need more, though. In fact, I'm going to start researching right now. Alright, let's research another thrill ride. Suspend your disbelief. I actually don't know which one that is. Thanks for the money. It's good value. Oh, yeah? Anytime they say that, I'm going to raise it 50 cents. See what these people thought. Is a really good value. It's going to be raised another 50 cents then. You think you're going to get away with that? We got... Oh, look at the crowd. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, please. Fill my park up. We're going to have a slow start. I mean, until the guests arrive, but... That's why I wanted to make sure I had a little bit of a cushion with the money, because the guests will take a little bit before they get into the park. I'm dropping, but not too terribly fast. Once all these guys get in here, we're going to be in good shape. Yeah, see, look at them get to the rides. Oh, look at that money. Just flow right in. Oh, there we go. Now the money's coming in. Do people still think it's a good value? Can I raise it more? It is 100% on the Q rating, so you can charge quite a bit. Why'd you guys turn around? Why'd you guys turn around? Alright, they're still entering. As long as people will pay that much. It is a really good value. I'm gonna raise it just a little bit more. You know, with that Q rating, that changes everything when you have good scenery around everything. There's so many trees and stuff. It's like a maze in here, but that's okay. I like having the little carousel at the entrance. It's so cool. It's really neat. Like, wow, this is actually gonna be a cool little park. Look at that, we have over 200 people in our park already. Sweet. And guests are still coming in. We're gonna have to expand because there's a lot of people already in this park. Alright, let's take a look at our staff. We gotta make sure they're happy. Let's take a look at our vendors. I'm gonna go ahead and train one of them. He's gonna expect a little bit of a raise, so we will give him that. We'll leave the other one for right now because he's still happy. See, the next ride, we'll probably put... Maybe I can, like, make some room over here or something. I don't know. Or I can put it on the other side. In fact, how fast is this researching? We're up to 20%, so it's not going too slow. 48 days before that is completed. But boy, I'll tell you what, guests are coming in and they are paying for these rides. I have no issues with that whatsoever. You know I won't have any issue with that. Alright, so actually for staff, let's go ahead and get the mechanic in there so he can keep inspecting the rides. Let's do work roster manager. Let's create a new roster, and this one we're going to... Which ones do I have selected? I want to select the carousel. It's not going to let me... Are you not going to let me select the carousel? Click add remove. Alright. Why is the carousel not clickable on this? Alright, well I guess you won't be doing that. That's okay. You're the only one in the park. Ooh, it lights up pretty nicely. We did a good job with lights. Pretty decent job, I think. Yeah. Man, this park is pretty filled up. These should be making profits. People don't like that it's busy, though, but hey, if people are paying for it, I don't really care too much. As long as these guys are happy in here, that's working, right? See, he looks so happy. He's happy. We got some happy employees. That's all you can ask for. We could use another light over here, so we're going to invest in that. Based off guest surveys, that area was not lit enough. Alright, researching. Let's check up on it again. 29%. Get up to 1,500 funding on that. I don't want to spend too much on it, though. Otherwise, it could get, like, a little expensive. I love this challenge mode. We're on harder difficulty. Oh, look, I got another one. I got the monthly achievement profit from rides. Sweet. That's another $1,000. Gotta wait for more challenges to come in, because when you achieve those, you get $1,000. It's just nice. Like now I'm up to $7,000. Alright, as for... See, the goal is to get rid of this loan. That way we don't have to pay it. If that makes sense. That way we don't have to pay interest. You don't have to pay any money on it. And it's a great thing. Alright, so are people still... Let's take a look at the guest thoughts. Looks fast. Alright, so nothing about money there. It's a good value, so we're going to raise this up even more. Every time they say it's a good value, I'm going to be raising that price a little bit more each time. And I always try to make sure, or look to make sure. I won't queue that long, so... It's only because they don't want to queue that long for Wild Blue. There aren't many rides in this park. Hey, I'm working on it, man. Alright, we're kind of losing a little bit of money. I don't like it. I'm gonna have to build that other ride soon. What is... I wonder how much it's gonna cost, though. And I hope it's something that's gonna bring in the cash. That's the thing. We gotta make sure it brings in the money. Let's take a look at our park rating here. Guest happiness is pretty decent. Park balance bonus. Scenery rating is 22. For the park this size, that's actually really good. Ride rating 171. Okay, so... I could create a very small roller coaster. And when I mean small, I mean small. Is the research coming around? But I want to wait for this ride first. Because it's probably going to cost quite a bit. Okay, so we're going to fast forward here. I'm always careful when I'm fast forwarding. For the simple fact, there's been times where I lost so much money out of nowhere very quickly. It's staying kind of steady between 75 and 76. Oh, now it's starting to go down. Just gotta try and look at that cash. I want to try and get that researched as quick as possible so we can get another ride in here. That is the goal here. Okay, here we are. Park management. 52%. We're only halfway there. Jeez. Jeez-em. So you mostly get that a lot of cash at the very beginning when all those guests pour right in. And then it just kind of declines after that, because then the lines get long and people are like, oh, I don't want to wait that long in line. Let's see if there's any way to get rid of that. I want to try and change it a little bit. That way maybe we can get the queue lines down a little bit faster. It's not much to wait for. Really good value. Oh, yeah? You think that, huh? I'm going to raise the price. Alright, what's our new challenge? Monthly profit from coasters of $500. So it's just begging us to get a roller coaster in there. But at the same time, I want to wait on the roller coaster so I have enough money to build one that's going to at least have a 30 miles an hour average speed. Which I feel is kind of a difficult one in a way. I mean, we're losing profits right now, but not at an alarming rate at this point. Because I almost want to put a maximum funding in this really quick so I can get it really fast, but then I want to make sure I have enough money to build it as well, because it's going to cost some money to build it as well. Alright, so we're just going to fast forward, just kind of make sure we're watching. Make sure we're doing good. Alright, let's check on our staff a little bit. They're doing alright. How about our maintenance guy? We should probably train him so he's happy. Raise his pay just a little bit there. I just want to make sure he's happy. Okay. Staying steady, just over 7,000 now. No, it's dropped under. We're at 77%. Alright, let's change this to 1,000. We'll get it a little bit quicker. Just a little bit quicker. I'm very curious. Suspend your disbelief. Is that insanity? It's probably insanity. That's going to be my guess. Insanity. Which would be a great one for money making as well. So I wouldn't have any issues with insanity. I'm running out of money. I'm losing money like crazy because I'm researching so much right now. 7. Get up there. 99. 100. Alright, there we go. Insanity, I knew it. We guessed correctly. Alright, construction is beginning for insanity here. It's going to cost us $2,680, which we can afford. But it is kind of pricey. But we're going to have to take risks here. I can almost cheat here and use it with the queue line. And actually use some of the bushes around that queue line to help me with this queue line. I'm going to get rid of this bush so I can make it a little bit closer. So we're going to put insanity over here near Wild Blue. So I'm going to place the entrance. Let's place the exits. Alright. Let's go ahead and get the testing going. And we're going to get the queue line going. So it's gonna branch off over here. Alright, we're gonna get a pathway over here. And it's gonna branch off that direction like that. We're gonna delete these that are on the path. Like so. Alright, and then the entrance for this ride. So we're gonna have to work around this a little bit. I'm actually gonna redo all that right there. Alright, paths. Let's go back to queue line. Select a grid, and we're gonna go make it go back this way. Deselect grid so we can place the entrance right there. Alright, and we can see just from what is already there, it's already got 100% on the queue line scenery rating, which is awesome, actually. That's actually very interesting that I got it up that high. Alright. Test results. Make sure that gets tested perfectly fine. Let's go to building. And we'll create a ride sign for Insanity. Alright. In all honesty, I can actually do this. We're gonna duplicate this building, and we'll just change the sign on it. I think it's genius. So all we gotta do is go in here. It's not the carousel, so we'll get rid of that. And then we'll just go to ride signs and Insanity. Open it up. And guests have a marvelous new ride to go ride. Interestingly enough. Alright, hopefully we can make our money back. If we don't, then this investment was not successful. But as you can see, a lot of people ride the ride right off the bat. Because it's the new ride. I love that, I love that part in Planet Coaster is if there's a new ride that opens, guests swarm over to that ride very quickly, and because it's the new ride, they have to ride it. Like, I love that. So people are swarming in. Let's see if people think it's good value. It is. Definitely have to raise the price a little bit for that one. Alright, so our park is expanding a little bit. So we have this huge, new little path area over here. Maybe that'll help with the congestion of some of the other areas. But of course, it'll attract more guests to the park, so. Alright, I'm gonna work around you guys. So we're gonna place some bushes around. Make this. I still want to make it look good, so we're gonna add some of these. Alright, didn't even film most of the ride. Interesting. Alright, perfect. Insanity's now open. We also got the option to build around this area a little bit. And so far it's doing good because we've already gained like $1,000 from this ride. You know, we got 2 thrill rides, a family ride now, which is awesome. We're gonna go ahead and save the park here. Challenge Hills. And it's just like a humble beginning park with like a couple rides. You know, that's expanding throughout time. I'm so proud of my creations. Alright. I'm gonna test it on these two guys. Let's see if I can charge anything for the entrance of the park. It might have been because the rides weren't open. Maybe that was it. I'm gonna test out just 20 cents. Alright. 20 cents. They'll do it. They'll pay 20 cents for the entrance fee. And I'm just testing it. I might raise it later. But there's a lot of people starting to come in out of nowhere. And if I could charge for the entrance fee. Alright, we're going to test it out on the first few people that get here. I'm gonna raise it up to 50 again. Make that 20. And if these people turn around, I'm gonna change it right back because okay, they'll pay it. They'll pay it. Because I see a big horde of people coming in. If I can make a little profit from that. Oh, I need... Bins are overflowing. Now it's time to add the janitor. Sweet. Alright, he's gonna go empty out all those bins. And we'll see how that turns out. Yeah, I like the shaping of this park. It's turning out pretty cool. I like the carousel, the other rides just kind of branching off to the sides. We'll need to build a roller coaster. This hasn't made its money back yet, which is kind of concerning so far. Oh no. Well, there's still a lot of people coming into the park. In fact, let's take a look at our finances, how everything's going. So we made a profit last month of $237. We're in the profit so far this month, which has just begun. So to already be over with that much already, which is actually pretty good. As you can see, the park management is what usually kills you because it has the staff wages and the loan monthly profits in it. And I've been paying $750 for loan each month. So man, if we could get some money flowing in there and I could get that loan paid off and keep making profits, you know, that would be huge. So, as you can tell, with loans, there's still another loan in here, a $5,000 loan. So if I get in more financial issues, I can always turn to another loan. There's always 2 loans available to me. So we researched Insanity. I kind of want to make a little bit more money before I start researching another one, because that's going to cost us money. New challenges available. Alright, let's see. Scenery rating of 60. I think we can do that. Where are we at? 23. It's going to... not going to be very soon, but... Alright, because I want to make some money back. At least that's my goal, is to make a little bit of money back from Insanity, because we're at like 6,000, and so if Insanity can make our money back and more, that'd be great. So what do we got here? Especially abnormal. I don't remember that one. What was that one? Rolling Mines. So there's themings as well. Western theming, first aid, shop brand. We can also do a shop, which is a lot cheaper to research as well. And it'd be something to add new to the park, like Hats Fantastic would be a good addition. If we could add like a gift shop. That actually might be a good idea. But I want to make sure I'm making money here. It looks like it's going up, just very slowly. Let's take a look. Yeah, we're making money, but not a whole lot. Well, we are still at the beginning of the month, and we've already made $500 profit, so that's good. We're making money. I think Insanity was a good addition. Or a great addition, so... Oh, it's going back down. It's going down. It's going up, down. I don't know, but this is the harder difficulty, so it's very challenging. I think I'm doing or having a decent start so far in this mode. So anyways, I'm gonna have to leave this here. I do have to go to work or get ready for work. More of this part coming soon. I thought it'd be fun to do the harder difficulty, because last time we just did medium, and that was a breeze. I'm like I had over $100,000 over there in that one. So I want to see if I can do the same thing for this one as well, and just keep adding. I want to make it as realistic as possible too. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun in itself. So we got 3 rides, a couple of shops and facilities, and that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you missed any of the video, it will be directed or uploaded directly to YouTube right afterwards. Just let it process for a little bit, and it will be up. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and make sure you come back for more, subscribe for more, and we'll see you guys next time. Make sure you have a great day and an even cooler tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.